two models here. So the first thing we'll do is we'll talk about some of the sinuses that you need to know, and you need to know two sinuses. The one located just above the nasal cavity here on this model. I'm going to transition over to here on this side. This is called your frontal sinus. So it's here and here. The other sinus that you need to know about is located here on this model and here on this one, and this is called your sphenoidal sinus. Okay. We're going to work down through the nasal cavity and down through the pharynx. So in your nasal cavity, you'll see you have these three structures, one here, and one here. The one on top is called your superior concha. The one under that is the middle concha, and then your inferior concha below. On this model, again, we have the superior, the middle, and the inferior concha. The next thing you'll see in this model is this line. This is actually the opening to the auditory tube. And then on this model, it's more of a semicircle look. Okay. Coming from the nasal cavity, we have the pharynx, and it's divided into three different areas. The first area, located up here between these two areas, is called the nasopharynx. The next area below that is called the oropharynx. And then below that, this area is called the laryngopharynx, or laryngopharynx, however you choose to pronounce it. Looking in this area of the head, you'll see that there is this, in here it's yellow, and this is a bony structure. This is your hard palate. The hard palate leads from this point forward to the soft palate, and then at the end of the soft palate is the uvula. Okay. Coming onto this model, you'll see again the hard palate. The more red area is the soft palate, and then the uvula. Looking at the tongue, and we'll use this model because it's not available on the other model, there are two glands that you need to know about. Directly under the tongue is the sublingual gland, and just below that is the submandibular gland. So again, sublingual gland and submandibular gland. Following down this area, we have this structure here, which is called the epiglottis. The epiglottis. On this structure, on this model, it's this, and on this model, it's this blue point. That's your epiglottis. And then below the epiglottis, or below this area, when we split, we continue down with the esophagus on this side, and the trachea on this side. And you'll see in the trachea, you have these lines which represent the vocal folds. Okay, and then coming over to this model again, we have the epiglottis. The esophagus goes down this way. This is the trachea, and these are the vocal folds right there. Okay, and I think that wraps up these models.